Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to improve this code to like display also the number. This model, the code door, I just grabbed from the toolbox, just type in code, and this is going to be the first model you find, and just import that into your workspace. So if I were to click play right now and try out the code, as you can see, it doesn't print or show me any number on here. And today what I'm going to be showing you guys is how to add that on top of the keypad. So first thing first is I'm going to open the group for the code door and then the keypad. What I'm going to do is grab all the numbers from 0 to 9 and put it inside of a folder. I'm just going to call this keypad, or I mean numpad, because they're number pads. Do that. And I'm also just going to rename them to just the number and get rid of the B that's in the front. 9, there we go. So now we just have a folder called numpad with all the numbers from 0 to 1. Alright, and let's make the number, yes, or I mean the display here. So I'm just gonna click on number 1 and just do Control D to clone it, and I'm just gonna scale this out, and I'm also gonna drag this outside of the folder, just right up underneath the keypad, and I'm gonna rename this number to display, get rid of the click detector, get rid of the mesh, get rid of the decal, and what I'm gonna add on here is a surface GUI so we can see the number when we click on the one of the buttons here. So surface GUI, add in a text button, a text label, and here let me just find the right face, which is in this case the back, looks like. Yep. So what I'm going to do here is just change the size of the text label to 1010, and since this is on the side, I'm going to rotate the part real quick. Just do this and properly scale it just like that. And next thing is I'm gonna make this text to text scale, so it's like a bigger number, so we can see it more clearly. And yeah, that's just the basics there. You can customize the text to look a certain way, but that's what I'm going to be putting it as. And next part, we can just go on to the script here. Let's see. So since we put all of this inside of a folder, we don't need majority of these. We can just like comment it out and make it a little bit more dynamic instead of having to really make a function or a click detector for each number. So what I can do is just get the folder, which is numpad equals script.parent.numpad, and then just do for I button in pairs numpad get children. So for every button in the folder, we're gonna do is button dot, and every button has a click detector, so we're gonna click detector, and we're gonna do that mouse click connect function. There we go. And so every time the button's clicked, we just want to print out the button name. There we go. And then play this, and we should get like a print of the number at the output, and that's what we get. 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Yeah, we get all of that, but it's not changing the display yet because we haven't coded that part in. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'm still gonna keep this print number, but down below I'm gonna do let me grab the display. So local display equals script.parent.display, and then inside display down here we're gonna do display.surface GUI.text label.text equals, and in this code here we have something called input, and in our case input equals a empty string. So what we want to do is do to string input button name. Actually, what we want to do is this input toString button dot name. There we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. And then if we click play, it should update now. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it's not adding on the number, but it's just changing the number. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Let's see, what could be the problem here? Oh, I see. So before we change the text, we need to do input, like up here actually. Input dot dot toString button dot name. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's actually input equals input dot dot toString. And down here, just do this. Click play, and then the numbers should now add on after each other. There we go. We have a working screen, but if you click clear or enter, it won't. It still displays the number. So we gotta update that. So let me go back to the code. So what I'll do here is just grab this, which is changing the display to equals to what number we have. So if I go up to clear, once we click clear, we want it to also display the surface, the text to whatever the input is, which is in this case like clear all the numbers. So let me move this variable all the way up here so the clear function can read it. There we go. And I'm just gonna grab this again and put it in for down below here. Once we click enter, it'll change the text back to an empty string if the player gets it wrong. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, click enter. Since we got it wrong, it's not gonna open, but if we do this and clear, it also gets rid of the number. And if I'm correct, the number is 2323, so 2323, enter. And there we go. We have a updated working CodePad system with a display of what the number is.